drop 'em. One hook and I'll rock 'em. One more and I'll stop 'em. Call the fighter, I'll off 'em. Op 'em. If he reach, then I'll pop 'em. Street sweeper, I'll wash 'em. Homicide, come and chalk 'em. Drop 'em. One hook and I'll rock 'em. One more and I'll stop 'em. Call the fighter, I'll off 'em. Op 'em.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Jarrell Big Baby Miller makes his second fight since has a second fight since being suspended, and he weighed in at 328 pounds, which is better than the 341 pounds he weighed in at for his return fight. We're going to take a quick look. Shout out to Twitter for having this fight on deck. And we're looking at the tweet from Tim Boxio. And the caption says Jarrell Big Baby Miller 25-0 with one draw, 21 KO, scores a knockdown in the third and another in the fourth, and then finishes off Tijuana's very tough Derek L. Vikino Cardenas, 8 wins, 10 defeats with this knockdown, earning a TKO fourth victory in their heavyweight bout in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I think it's the fourth round TKO. So let's take a look. You see look at Big Baby getting in there. So that look at Big Baby. Big Baby went to the look at Big Baby looking like Chisora in the 12th. All right, this is what got me though. Look at Tijuana's very tough Derek L. All right, yo, Conspiracy, what's your reaction to Jarrell Big Baby Miller weighing in at 328 pounds and knocking out one of Tijuana's finest?
I mean, wasn't his last fight like last month?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So, I mean, hey, man, he lost like 20 pounds, man. You know, salute to him. I guess he is taking boxing serious, you know, but he is fighting, you know, journeyman. So I just hope when he fights like a notable name, he's going to still remain clean and off the drugs. You know what I'm saying? I think his fear is losing. And because of the fear, he's willing to just do whatever it takes to win. So I hope, you know, like he knew he was going to body bag this dude. Like, let's just come on, son. Like El Vikinico. Yeah.
Yo, put some respect. You heard what he said. You heard what they said about him, G.
Hey, man. Yeah, Tennessee zone. I know. God bless. But, you know, like I just feel like when Miller, if he makes it back up the ranks to go up against guys in like the top 15, I just hope he remains clean. That's my only thing, man. And I, you know, by how he was looking, I think, you know, at 300, I think he'll be ideal. Like I think at 300 pounds, he'll be a major threat. You know, like because at 328, I mean, not at mine, it was only 4 rounds, but you know, he didn't look tired at all. You know, at 328, you know, overshape. I mean, you know, out of shape with no syringe muscles, you know what I mean? So he doesn't look that bad. So if he gets down to like 300, I think, man, he'll be a major threat in the heavyweight division.
All right, Dollar Bill.
Yeah, I mean, I see the improvement. I'm gonna give him some love on that. You know, what do you say? G lost 20 pounds since his last fight. Maybe the next time we see him, he'll drop down another 20 pounds. And then the next time you see him after that, he'll drop down another 20 pounds. I think that he's just staying active. You know, he's staying active and making sure that, you know, he's getting all the rust off before he does get a big call to fight one of these, the real competition, the big dog, one of these real names, you know. He's staying ready. And then he's really doing his thing. We'll probably see him in another 6 weeks, you know, because that's what he's doing. And that this is the way of helping him get the weight off as well, as you can see. So, you know, a couple more fights like this, shoot. And he keep dropping 20. Say if he dropped 20 every fight, and he get 4 more of these these fights right here. He coming in looking like 250,
Sure wants to
260.
come in.
Whole new person. You know what I'm saying?
That's called best case scenario at his finest. Right?
I don't see that with Big Baby.
He's like a whole new person. You know what I'm saying?
And then when he get one more fight, he get down to 220. You know what I'm saying?
He's like old Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying?
You sold it like how people used to sell, like, you know, the crack pyramid. Like, you get 8 balls, you feel that, right? Then you get money, you come back, get this. It sounds so easy when they explain it. You know,
You know, wishful thinking, right?
and then you get to the 50s. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I first heard it, I said, man, that's easy.
You know,
spend a few nights on that corner. You're like, you know what? I give up. This ain't gonna work.
And that, I think that shout outs to Baby Anderson. Though I hope he stays clean, like G was saying.
Miller. We talking about Miller.
Yeah, Miller.
Put some respect on Anderson's name now.
Oh my goodness! I'm sorry. I mean, Jarrell Miller. Big Baby Miller. Long as he's staying clean, like G said, I have no beef because you know we went in on you. We went in on you when you got caught with everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. You know,
case.
Yeah, you really was. You really was, man. And it was disrespectful, but to show that you're coming back and you're trying to do it the right way, and you're really showing that you care about this. Me seeing that you back in the ring this soon shows me that you really care. You know, so salute to you.
All right, TBE.
Yeah, no, I just want to say, yeah, shout out to him. Like last fight, this is a big improvement from that last fight. That last fight was insane, yo. You came in, you look blown up. You look like a balloon house, yo. It was insane, yo. But really, a bounce house. My bad, bounce. Shoot, it was crazy. The bounce house, he was happy, yo. But
I thought you said he looked like the Michelin Man, cuz.
Yeah, that too. A Big Baby, you doing your thing, man. Like if you really dedicated, let's see it, yo. Show us that how you want to redeem yourself. You're on that road to redemption, and yeah, you fought a tuna can, but that's all a part of it. And you're doing it. You did it back to back. You ain't wait. We ain't talking about this in November. We're talking about this after a month later, a month and a half later. So you know, I'm not mad at it. I just want to see you bounce back. I want to see you get your chance at winning a shot at the title. Whoever got the title when it happens, but it'll be dope. I would like to see you bounce back, and I'll keep doing your thing, man.
Oh man, this is an interesting one for me, mainly because I feel like we were just talking about Adrian Broner and depression. I feel like we're looking at another depressed fighter. And I think his personality is to make jokes. If you know Big Baby Miller, is to crack jokes and to always appear like you're in control or okay with everything, and to never show a vulnerable side. But the fact that he came back at 341 pounds, knowing that he was suspended for 2 years, there's so many things he could have been doing over those 2 years, right? But he came in just being so heavy and out of shape. And when you look at it, I think depression is, one of the reasons why he came in so big. And so to see that he's lost a significant amount of weight in such a short period of time, and he's come back to perform against Tijuana's finest, El Vikino. The level of competition really doesn't matter. What matters is the fact that he's staying active, he's being consistent, and he's putting in the work. That is what matters. And it's difficult because we talk about like mental toughness, being sincere or just a human for a second. Big Baby Miller has taken a lot too. He's taken a lot of his stuff self-inflicted, a lot of AB stuff self-inflicted, but his stuff is like, my God, like he tested positive for PD so many times, like even prior to boxing, and then you test positive for the biggest fight of your career, your biggest payday, against Anthony Joshua, and it's a cocktail. It's like 3 different steroids, and you were going to fight, one of the boxing's biggest attractions with that in you, and then to just think how that fight could have gone if he would have fought AJ like that. You're talking about a 300-pound dude with these muscles and all these things in his system. And so what I can definitely say is when I compare the Jarrell Big Baby Miller that I see now to the Miller he used to be, it's really not even close. So he looked decent. I'm glad he's taking it seriously. He's another person I would say, like, bruh, if you need to seek help, because like there's a lot that goes into the need to feel like you need to cheat that people don't understand. Like feeling like you're not enough. Like G said, I think it was G who said it, like the fear of losing. The fear of losing is fear that you're not good enough. So like you feel like you need to cheat. So the feeling like you need to cheat. But how scared are you of someone that you don't just feel like you need to cheat? You feel like you need to cheat with everything. You know what I'm saying? like one's not enough. I'm gonna need 2. You know what? Just for safety purposes, give me 3. Like, and what is it in your mind that gets you to that point? So, like, needing to get to the root of the problem. I think there's a lot there with Big Baby Miller, and for me, fitness has always been a thing. I like to see the people around me. Go ahead, bro.
No. And I was about to say, we was talking about Adrian Broner and how he needs a shout out to Omar Figueroa. Shout out to Omar Figueroa for going to get help, the help that he needed, because he was dealing with mental health issues too, and he felt like he wasn't himself, and he couldn't deal with issues that he had going on. So he had some things he had to take away. He had to go away from boxing for a while. So some things that he had to handle. So like kudos to what you were saying, my brother. Like these boxers are not just warriors; they're human beings as well. They're not just people that you see on your screen throwing punches. These are human beings that go through stuff as well. The Big Baby Miller situation, people doesn't realize also when you putting that stuff in your body, it does mess with your head and your mind as well. So now I was just wanted to throw that out there, my brother.
No, it's a great point.
He was leading into something else that I thought was a great point as far as working out in the gym and how you inspired others to get in shape and help them with their mental as well as physical, because you've been a big help to me. But I'm gonna let you start. I'm gonna let you continue.
Right, well, that's one of the things. Like, I have like a lot of friends, right? Obviously. Well, maybe it's not obvious to you because a lot of you hate me, but so whenever like my friends are going through stuff, the first thing I do is say, "Come me to the gym," and like they don't get it, like they'll think like I'm crazy or whatever. But after time, they'll start to see like why I say go to the gym, and so I do think the fact that the scale's moving in the right direction, and it seems like he's putting in the work. I think it's a good sign for him because he's being disciplined. You have to be disciplined to get the scale to move. You have to be consistent to get the scale to move. And so those are all great signs. Like G said, I think if he can continue this, he's fighting guys who we know he's going to beat. But at this point, you want him to take a dangerous fight out of the gate. He's like overweight, severely overweight, and he knows it. So he's using these fights as opportunities to stay active and get that work in, putting himself through multiple camps. Like, I don't know if anyone's ever been overweight, but like over quarantine, I got overweight, like about 40 pounds overweight. And I'm just now getting to the point where like I'm almost 100% back. But bro, I'm telling you, when I first stepped on a basketball court, 40 pounds overweight, dudes who I used to smoke were hanging with me. It just felt like, I'm like, dudes I used to stay in front of left and right. I'm like, boop. Like they done already passed me. Like, just like it's a whole complete ball game. So can you imagine like if I was like on the court against the very best players that I ever played, I would have got so embarrassed. I would have been so embarrassed for myself. So like I understand the mindset, but closing with this, I do think Big Baby's another fighter who's put himself in a position where he's probably received so much hate on social media, and he's been like the punchline for so many jokes on social media. We've even taken this is what we do. We just are who we are, and we've even clowned them. But on the more human side of it, I do think it's had its impact on him, and it probably made him depressed. You know, but one thing I'll never do, and this is where I got the people who are coming at me. I saw some comment like, "Oh, Caden's a wild debt now." No, I'm not a wild debt now. You know, I'm just someone who gives credit where it's due. So, you know, if he said he wanted to catch a body in the ring and he didn't give he was rude to Mark Brillen, I don't agree with those things still. But what I can't take away was that dude showed more heart than the average human, not even the average. There's probably like only champions show the type of heart that Wilder showed in the fight with Fury, in the third fight with Fury. I can't ignore that. That is, if that makes me a wild debt, fine. I'm a boxing fan first. I appreciate good boxing. I appreciate courageous boxing. I appreciate people who risk their life and dedicate the craft. And when we talk about risk their life, everyone doesn't risk their life. For example, Ivan Redkach, as soon as he knew he was going to get knocked out, he fell on the floor and was like, stop the fight, please. Wilder stood up, getting punched in the face, knowing his lights were going to go out eventually, and stayed there until he got knocked the hell out trying to win. How many of you would do that? And if you do that, I'll give you your props too. So it is what it is. Like,
let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. We are the Boxing Bros. Real talk. We're giving you that real talk.
Oh, this is a good one right here. Loma versus Stevenson. Man.
Yo, I'm telling you, I know why these boxers lose their mind, bro. Like,
I know it's
you actually said in the AB one when you said, yo, this is their profession. Now imagine for your profession, you're always getting criticized on social media by millions of people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this idiot. Yo, you should have submitted that report a day ago. That would eat at anybody, bro.
Kill yourself.
Yeah. But the one thing I would add, G, their profession is to whoop people's ass, and you talking shit about them, and they can't whoop your ass. So that's
I think that, yo, like it's crazy. Because they know if they punch you in your mouth, you walk away with a mill. You know what I mean?
I was looking at like some of like
they don't understand this.
Now go ahead, bro. What you saying?
They just don't really understand this mental health shit. They don't want to be like this. Don't want to be like this. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to feel the way that they feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, best thing ever did, yo, was going to the gym, bro. That was the best thing. And you guys coming down to relocate with me, dog, I would never forget that shit. Never forget that shit, bro. Like, that shit changed me, bro. Changed me, bro. I'm a total different person, bro. I'm doing shit that I'm cutting down fucking trees. I'm a monster. I'm a beast. That one little ounce of love was all I needed. And sometimes people don't know how to ask for help. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to tell you. It be that. It be